Oh, I was actually just going to say, just because of the pulp conversation, Kurosawa's Yojimbo, which was taken, I don't know, I don't think he liked to say this that much, but Donald Ritchie and a few other Kurosawa historians said that it was taken from Dashiell Hammett's Red Harvest, which was actually originally published in, I can't remember, I think it was called Black Mask or something, the pulp magazine. And also his Throne of Blood, taken from Macbeth.
Very cool. Yeah. And I believe Rashomon was taken from a short story.
Yeah.
Of novels?
Could be novels, short, yeah, but adaptations of novels.
What was the, I can't tell you. It was the one that was adapted. I think, I don't know if they fused. Well, I thought they were really good. Some people didn't like them. There was two. What was the one where the girl was killed? He was married. It was about to get married. It was Academy Award film like 6 years ago. Where am I for that?
Feel free to jump in. Jump in if you can think of it.
And names.
The audience
You know,
response.
it was Sissy Spacek and Tom Wilkerson. They were
In the bedroom?
in the bedroom.
That's based on a short story.
Yeah, that was it.
Du Bois.
Yeah, it's a lot. That was a great choice. Very well adapted.
For me, a lot of my favorite films that were adapted. Apocalypse Now from Heart of Darkness, Conrad short story or novella, and Blade Runner. Love Blade Runner.
Do you enjoy Extreme with Adaptation? Can you think of any adaptations that you've seen in the theater?
That I've liked a lot. Well, Brokeback Mountain was. I remember reading that short story and then hearing that it was going to be made into a feature-length film, and I thought that was kind of gravity-defying because it's such a, I couldn't imagine how that's because it's a pretty short story, and that was a beautiful. They just expanded on the themes beautifully in there, and it seems like the thing that does work best in film are like kind of typical 3-act sort of stories that are very mythic and like it's a real there's a real transformation and all that, and for some reason like all those pulp novels that work that way, and there's always a payoff, and it seems like that works as far as like making that type of film. And I thought I did think of your question because I was thinking of an adaptation of another film that worked well, which is it was the Douglas Sirk film, All That Heaven Allows, and it's sort of been remade twice, like by Fassbinder and by Todd Haynes, and it's if you look at the original, it's beautiful, but it's very odd and it's very melodramatic, and it feels like a 50s housewife movie, and but those two subsequent directors saw a lot in it. I mean, a lot, and they made completely sort of different films, but using the same story and the same dynamic created, so that film it's sort of like, it's got satellites, and so it's an adaptation. And I think it was written as a screenplay, so it's not, I don't think it was adapted from the novel.
Right, Ali Theory's The Soul.
Exactly, yeah, right, and then Far From
Journey, which is kind of a present day kind of gritty.
Yeah, and it's just like all the other two. It's sort of an implausible love affair that just explains so much about the context and the culture that they live in. So, yeah.
We're going to move into showing some clips. So we'll cover it with that. So tell us when you're ready.
I mentioned Solaris.
Which one?
Tarkovsky.
Some people.
Well, that's interesting. Getting into like adaptations of adaptations is pretty interesting.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that too, because also with my Jimbo thing was also Fistful of Dollars upon that, and then also there's some similarities to Mad Max and the Thunderdome one, and then also The Last Man Standing with Bruce Willis, and then also Deadwood, the HBO show, and you can kind of keep going with the Dashiell Hammett thing. Oh, Miller's Crossing, also in there too.
It seems like in old Hollywood, they used to try to remake movies until they got it right, and now it's the opposite.
They keep making movies until they get wrong.
Yeah, they take movies that work and then just make it so that they don't work.
The one I was thinking about was 310 to Yuma. I don't know if you've seen the original. Short stories written by Omar. Is it Omar Leonard? And then it's made to a very popular film. Just reading.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah, he used to write short westerns.
So we're good?
Yeah.
Does it matter who we start with?
Just let me know.
Who's got, who brought a clip? Who wants to? So, start with Drew. We'll start with one of Drew's. Which one?
I put them all in the same deal.
We'll start with the first one on the DVD.
You just want to run through all three because it's only 3 minutes long total.
Do you want to set them up in between?
Well, we should probably just go all at once, I guess.
We can do that.
The first one was taken from a poem. The second one was taken from Civil War historical accounts, which I actually perverted into things I thought were funny. And then the third was taken directly from the Futurist Manifesto written in 1909.